everyone, I really want to recreate this look for you guys because I've never gotten so many compliments on my makeup before. Honestly, people were telling me I looked great, everything. So I wanted to recreate this look for you guys. First, I'm going to start off by putting down a base, and I'm going to be using the NYX Jumbo eye pencil in Black Bean, and I'm going to be taking that flat shader brush just to blend it out. You want to make sure you put a base down before you put black because it'll make everything blend so much easier. Next, I'm going to dip into my Lorac Pro 2 palette, and I'm going to take the color Buff to highlight my brow bone. It's just like a yellow shade. I'm going to take this flat brush to highlight my brow bone. Once I do that, I'm going into my beige Smokey palette, and I'm going to take that red tone shade and put that into the crease with a fluffy blending brush. Now, while I was creating this look, I tried to remember everything that I used, but I couldn't remember exactly, so this look is a little bit different than what you see from the picture. So then I'm going to go into my Lorac Pro palette and take the color Black in the palette and put that all over my lid with a shader brush. You just want to pack it on nice and densely. Next, I'm going into my BH 120 color palette. I'm going to take that kind of orangey brown neutral type of blending shade and put that directly into my crease. When I did this, I realized I shouldn't have used that color, but I did, and I just worked with it. And then I went in back into my Lorac Pro palette and used the color Sable to deepen up the crease a little bit more and make it even more smokier. And then I'm going to blend everything else out with this clean, fluffy blending brush. Then I'm going to take my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner and with the angled brush and apply that off camera. And then I applied these lashes as well with the Duo Glue in Black. And I applied those off camera as well. I'm still getting the hang of putting lashes on, so I did it off camera. Then I'm taking my Smashbox Photo Finish Blemish Control Primer, and I'm going to place this all over my face. And next, I'm going to be taking these two foundations. The first one is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the color Toffee Caramel. And the other one was the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. And I just mixed those two on the back of my hand and then took my Beauty Blender and pounced that onto the skin. I've really been loving the Beauty Blender lately because it is so quick and easy, and it soaks up any excess product that you might have used too much, and it soaks it up. So you just want to make sure you apply an even layer all over the skin. And once you do that, I've taken my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Creamy Beige, and I highlighted under my eyes, my Cupid's bow, my forehead, and I believe I did my chin as well, or maybe not, sorry. And then I took the pointed end of the Beauty Blender and started to blend that all out. The way I highlight my face changes from day to day because sometimes I don't highlight my forehead, sometimes I highlight my chin. It just depends on what I'm feeling that day. This Beauty Blender is such a lifesaver because it really looked like I pack on a lot of product, and it just really, really helps it blend out and blend seamlessly into the skin. You want to make sure it's damp before you use it. I don't know if I said that before. Next, I'm taking my Benefit Porefessional Agent Zero Shine Powder with the angled brush, and I'm going to apply this to all the areas of my face that I just highlighted with concealer. You want to make sure you set your concealer because if you don't, it will crease on you. Then I'm going into my BH Studio Pro powder with an angled fluffy brush, and I'm going to use this to bronze up the skin. I don't like to use creams because I am more so on the oily side, so I like to use powders just to help control my oil. This is a pressed powder, it's not a bronzer, but because it's so warm, I use it as a bronzer. You really just want to place it in the hollows of the face, and I place it down the sides of my temples as well. You want to make sure it's very well blended, and once that's blended, I'm then going to go in with my LA Girl Ultimate Press Powder, I believe, and it's in the color chocolate. I'll have all the products listed down below in the description box if you miss anything or if I can't think of anything off the top of my head. So I'm going to place that directly over where I just bronzed up the skin. I put the bronzer down first because it's going to help the contour color blend a little bit better. It won't be as harsh. And with contour powders, you want to make sure that they're more so have like an ashy tone to it, undertone. So then I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics Wild and Free. This is an eyeshadow palette, and you can double them, you know, and I use that as a highlighter. And I then took my Dermalogica Multi-Active Toner with a fan brush. I sprayed the fan brush with the toner and then dipped it into the highlighter, and I placed that on the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, and then the top of my Cupid's bow. Highlighting the skin just really adds like a nice glow to the skin. And then I'm going to go in with that blush. I know if you really do dramatic looks with dramatic eyes, you tend to go more natural on the cheeks and the lips. But I'm like, if I'm going to go dramatic, I'm going to go all out. So I did everything dramatic. And then I placed the blush right in between the highlighting and the contouring. The lipstick that I'm using is the Ruby Kisses matte lipstick in the color Dark Plum Scene. I thought about using black, but I'm kind of scared of black, so this was the next closest thing. This is just like a really, really, really deep, dark chocolate brown. Next, I'm spraying my face with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Spray, and once you finish spraying your face, this look is complete. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until the next time, bye.
No, seriously, everybody calm down. Act normal around me. I'm a fun guy. I do pranks. CC's last party?
This Colombian now is talking about those painful moments for her after she was wrongly announced.
You know I'm recording you, right?
Huh? Why did you just do that?
You just moved it. I'll get it. We done. I got no. Different.
You make me want to be a